Hi internet people and you lovely cream puffs. Alright, this My Kinda Recaps is all about the final season and the final act of that season of Carmilla. So season 3, act 3. Alright, so before I get into the recap, I want to thank all of you amazing cream puffs for being awesomely epic people. I have been working with Lisa from Starry Mag and we've been promoting a Power Hour live tweet. We were between 6 and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the, before the YouNow. We really wanted to get hashtag thank you Carmilla trending. We were working super hard. We were trying to get as many people to know about it as possible, and it worked. We got it trending in, I know it was trending in Brazil, it was trending in North America where I live, and on the opposite side of the country. So yes, we succeeded. We got it trending. We did it. I was so excited. I was so excited. But it was all you lovely people, which is amazing, and thank you. Just thank you. It made the evening wonderful. Small downside, I got thrown in Twitter jail. In my attempt to get the hashtag trending, I tweeted and retweeted too much in the span of time that you can apparently do things, and I maxed out my Twitter, so I'm in Twitter jail. This video goes up on Saturday. I'm filming it on Thursday. Currently still in Twitter jail. Erin at the Nerdy Girl Express is live tweeting tonight, some other stuff, so she's actually tweeting a couple things for me so that people know that I'm trapped in Twitter jail as of right now. I couldn't live tweet the episodes because I maxed out and was trapped, so yeah. Hopefully by the time this video goes up I am out of Twitter jail. It can last between 30 minutes and a few hours with no actual time limit specified, so we shall see. Hopefully I'm out of Twitter jail before this video goes up. That'd be nice. Anyway, let's get to the recapping. Okay, so when we started the final act, Laura was in the alternate dimension. She had been poofed out of the library, and Carmilla is left with the Dean and Theo and Danny, and they're yelling. Everyone is upset because Laura is magically gone with all the talismans, and then all of a sudden the baddies poof out of the library. Carmilla's like, what is happening? Then the Dean reappears and is yelling at the library because the library poofed everybody out except Carmilla and Laugh, who we have not seen. And Carmilla starts yelling for the library to bring Laura back, and the library does not do anything. It turns out, once we get to the alternate reality where Laura is, JP and the library, he's like the high priest of the library, worked some TARDIS-y magic by messing with the door that goes to different places and actually using that energy to jump Laura into an alternate reality where Vordenberg is still alive. You see, the what happened is, in that alternate dimension, Carmilla doesn't help them stop the Dean. So it's in season 1 still. Carmilla doesn't help them stop the Dean, and just the Dean feeds girls, including Laura, to Lofi. And yeah, so Laura in that dimension is actually dead, which is very confusing to the Laugh in that dimension when they find Laura and are like, you were dead. What is going on? Turns out that Perry works for the Dean in that dimension. Danny is in jail because she attacked the Zetas because Kirsch was set up as a patsy, and was the cult leader who killed all the girls. And then Laugh was put up for tribunal stuff for what they were doing and is now hiding in the library because no one goes in the library ever. So that happened. Then we also learned that Maddie was still called in. Maddie is there with Carmilla. They appear in the library. Laugh is hiding somewhere more hidey placey, and Laura is hiding behind a chair. She learns that this Carmilla still loves her, but did not help her go against the Dean, and reveals she still loves Laura. She wishes Laura were there, and then Laura comes out and is like, no, I'm alive, it's okay. Yeah, then the plan about Vordenberg is revealed. Maddie actually says that she will help as long as Laura will stay with Carm. And yeah, so Maddie goes to get Vordenberg's heart, and Laura and Carmilla are hanging out with snack food. And we learn that a certain god, the Dean, had her heart taken out of her body because she was in love. Her lover he died and is gone, and she wants to get him back. Yes, everything is a love story. So that's what's going on, and we almost have the 4th talisman until Maddie finds her broken locket with Laura and realizes that she is dead in the other dimension and destroys Vordenberg's heart. JP says there's no time. Laura is hoping that he can send her somewhere else. She's like pleading with JP to jump her again, but JP can't. He jumps her back to the original dimension, and just doing that kills him. The Dean was also after him because she figured out that he and the library were working together, and so JP is dead, which is awful because Laugh finds out because Laugh is trying to get a hold of JP and can't, and Laura tells Laugh that JP is dead, and they are crushed and like storm off. Carmilla and Laura are back together, and it's very sweet. The two of them are very sweet together. Like this whole set of all of these episodes, very sweet. Recapping everything they do together is just so difficult because it's so heartfelt and beautiful. But they're together. They are trying to figure out a way to stop the Dean. Carmilla thinks they're just gonna have to stab the Dean because they don't have all of the parts. Laugh thinks that they have a better solution that won't involve killing Perry, and so they sort of separate on that. Laugh is gone. Laugh leaves. Carmilla and Laura are alone. At one point, Danny brings Kirsch in because she doesn't want to kill Kirsch. She actually is like, no, if he stays with me, he's going to die, and she doesn't want to kill him. So she leaves Kirsch with them in the library. The 6th gate was open, so everything is in darkness, and Danny's going out into the darkness. They're still trying to figure out the plan, and it turns out they're just gonna go. They're gonna take Kirsch, they're going to the pit, they're taking the sword. They're just gonna kill Perry, which is awful. Like, they're gonna kill the Dean with the sword. Maddie appears and says that she can give them a hint that, because Laura was told to follow her heart by JP. Follow the heart, yeah. Maddie says that she can make a deal because if they kill the Dean, it'll kill Carmilla. Carmilla refuses. She says, no, you can't play for my life. I will die. So they're both willing to die for each other at this point. It gets very, very emotional. They waltz, they kiss. They then find out that Laugh has been making some sort of concoction with the talismans, and they go to the pit. When they get to the pit, Mel is there. Mel and Kirsch are recording everything so that they're like the correspondents. So they're recording. Maddie also appears and talks to the Dean. The Dean is going to go forward with opening the final gate. When Laura and Carmilla appear, they are about to stab the Dean, and before they can, Laugh appears in like a super Holtzman fashion. It's amazing. And tries to inject the Dean with some sort of concoction of all the talismans in nanobot form. They get injected into the Dean. They look like they're working, and then all of a sudden, no. The Dean attacks Laugh and literally destroys Laugh's eye, like, poof, out. So Laugh is in a lot of pain, and it's not good. And the Dean is going to go forward with opening the gate and realizes that when Vordenberg died, that the heart moved on to the next candidate. Someone else became the talisman, and that talisman is Laura. The Dean literally rips out Laura's heart to open the gate. Laura is like dying. Carmilla is sobbing. Laura is dying. The Dean is opening the gate to get her lover back, and then realizes that's not how that works. The Dean is screaming and sobbing because Laura did not give up her heart willingly, which means it doesn't work. There was no freely given heart. So no one is coming back. She will never see her lover again. So she's about to bring down hell on Earth. And Laura starts talking to her and then hugs her. See? Crying. All crying. And the Dean falls down. Laura falls down. Laura is dying, and Carmilla is like crying, and Laura says she doesn't want to die, but she is. And then Laura dies in Carmilla's arms, and as she dies, Perry wakes up, and Laugh gets Perry back. Sorry, had to take a minute. Back to the recapping. So Perry wakes up and Laugh rushes in, and they have a bandage over their eye, and Perry's okay. And they go to get Laura help, and Carmilla starts crying out because the dean is a god again. She's back up being a god. And she says, well, everyone's supposed to die. Who's supposed to die now, right? So kill me, like I should be dead. And no, the dean makes Carmilla human. And it's not what she wanted. And Maddie is there, so now she's human and alone. And then she says, wait, she has a conversation with Maddie and realizes that she can bet death, her death now. Like, she can give her death because she can't die. Or she can die now, she couldn't die before. And so she has to solve a riddle. And Death and Maddie are very kind, and it's an easy riddle. And Laura comes back to life, and they're okay. They get to go home and do whatever they wanted, and they're both human, and they can do it together. And almost everybody is alive, except JP, which is sad. But we get to see Laura and Carmilla sort of run off into the daylight, not the sunset. And then after the credits, they play the movie trailer, which is awesome. I mean, a movie is coming, so get excited. Sorry, I'm still kind of like, whew. But yeah, it was amazing. The acting was beautiful. The story was beautiful. It was really emotional. I actually hate crying a lot. I've talked about that before. I really do, so this is very awkward for me. Partially why I stopped the video, because I was like, but yeah, it was just beautiful. All of it was beautiful, and I got one of the things I wanted. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna cry. I mean, I am, but I won't cry in this video. Carmilla is human, which I really wanted, because if Carmilla stayed a vampire, then she would have to watch Laura die eventually. But, I mean, now they're both humans, so they can grow old together, which I think is beautiful. So, thank you. Thank you, Carmilla. I know we already got it trending, but thank you again. Thank you for everything. I look forward to the movie, but thank you Smoke Bomb, thank you by Kotex, thank you Kinda TV, thank you everyone involved in the Carmilla series, because I'm going to leave people out if I try. Everyone did an amazing job. Just everyone. The acting was amazing, the music was amazing, the sets were amazing, everything was amazing, and I'm really excited to see the movie. But just thank you. Thank you for everything. Okay. We're gonna close the video for Catherine Cries anymore on camera. We will not have any actual rolling tears. I'm gonna do the I'm a proper lady thing. Leave your Carmilla Act 3 comments below. You can find me on Twitter if I'm out of Twitter jail, at Cliff Notes. You can find my blog at cliffnotes.wordpress.com, or right for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com, or in their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP. And I post recipes on the iZombie Support Group site, iZombieSupportGroup.com. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of me, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye, Internet people.